today it's a weird video. And by weird I mean because of the type of video that I'm making today. So here I have a beef chuck, and I let the beef chuck dry for around 2 hours in the microwave. Obviously the microwave was off. We're gonna need, you can use a pan for this, but I like these, I really don't know the name of how these are called. But today we're going to be making a beef chuck steak and 3 volcanoes. I believe that's the name of the tortillas with. In this case, I'm using Oaxaca cheese. So even though it looks kind of brown, the meat is completely fine. The problem is that my fridge was a little bit too cold, so it started to slowly freeze a little bit. So that's why it has this color, but it's completely fine. Now, as you can see, I'm using the normal seasoning you would use on a steak: some salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Now, we are going to be using high heat just for the sear, okay? If it's too high, which you're gonna see in a moment, it was too high, I would go medium high heat instead of going on high heat, right? Here I'm preparing my air fryer because we're going to finish cooking the beef chuck on the air fryer. Now, even though this turned out really good and pretty tender, I have to recognize that the last time that I did it, that it was so good that I said, you know what, I want to make a video. I would change something and I would go back and do it as I did it before. The only difference that I did in this video and the last time I did it for myself was the fact that in the air fryer, instead of going 160 Celsius, I went 180 in this occasion. Here is my Oaxacan cheese, and I'm gonna put like a generous amount of cheese because it's a volcano. Now look at the sear that we put. As I said, high heat is too much, but you're gonna see when I flip it to the other side, when I adjusted the heat to medium high, the sear was perfect. Now, since this is a huge steak, I'm using the pan only to sear. There you can see I go lower. I use it only to sear because it's so fucking fat and thick that you need to put it in the oven. In this case, I'm using the air fryer. And here I'm just melting some butter. At this point, I'm in a really low heat. You don't want to burn the butter. And here, basically, I'm just covering the entire steak with as much butter as I can. And we're going to proceed to put it in the air fryer for 28 minutes. Every 7 minutes, you are going to flip the steak, and you're going to baste it with the butter that we have that has a lot of flavor and the flavor of the steak, which is this butter right here. Before letting pass Polito talk, I'm going to turn the stove off just for the pan, and I'm going to leave the volcanoes here at low heat so the tortillas don't get burnt and the cheese melts. Okay, so at this point, it doesn't make sense really to show you what's next, but basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna use all this beautiful flavor and you're gonna slowly So as my editing voice said, I believe, you're gonna flip it. You're gonna flip it 3 times every 7 minutes. Here I have my timer. I'm lying, I haven't. You're gonna flip it every 7 minutes, and since it's already soaking in butter when we just added it for the first time, I don't know why I should have like spoken a little bit more before this video, because I'm kind of like, you know. Okay, so all these juices and butter, you're gonna use it for 2 flips, okay? So for the first time that you flip and the last time that you flip, and then when it's done, you're not gonna take it out of the air fryer. You're gonna leave it there for at least, for the size of this cut, 2 pounds and 2.6 pounds, damn. Like, I would leave it there for at least 20 minutes, give or take. If you're very hungry, give it 5 minutes, but at least 10 minutes. Since it's in the air fryer, it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna get cold, it's not gonna nothing. So I did exaggerate with 20 minutes, 10 minutes is fine. So now you can leave, you can do whatever you want, just come back every 7 minutes to flip the steak. And those, as you can see, are starting to get, like the tortilla starting to get hard and the cheese starting to melt. So, I'll see you guys when all this is over, and I'll show you guys the last my dog is doing some sketchy stuff there. And I'll show you guys the ultimate result, right? And we're just gonna try it because I wanna eat in my room watching some YouTube videos. You should watch my channel. Oh, well, if you're watching this, you're watching my channel. Okay, see you guys. And then after a long wait, you have your delicious looking beef chuck rice. I'm just adding the last bit of butter there was in the pan. And here I have my volcanoes. Look at that. I had to actually move a little bit the cheese into the tortilla again because it was melting so much that it was getting off the tortilla. But now it's the time of the truth. Please look at this steak and tell me it's not the best steak you've seen. If you tell me that is raw, Polito, that is raw, go fuck yourself. How about that? This is perfectly cooked and I'm not going to argue about it. Okay guys, my stomach is rumbling. So obviously since I'm gonna eat oh shit, I didn't. Let me weigh this. Let me weigh this real quick. Oh my god. Okay. It comes up to 860 grams. It's almost a kilogram of meat, and this is why I haven't eaten at all today. But now the moment of truth. We need to try it, of course. Guys, I grabbed one of the fattiest, most tissues, the part with the most tissues and more fat,
and still it was pretty soft. Now I'm gonna try an actual, like, the more normal part. Come on, man. I gotta say, it is pretty fucking tender to be the cut that it is. And finally, our volcanoes. This, you know it's going to be good. What are you waiting for? Like, just... And if this is not top 3 dinners you can have, I don't know what is. So, I'm gonna have this dinner. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Here's all my social media. Please go follow me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm ready to eat.